So I've got something I really want to unbox. Why don't you come over here and help me show the people?
Hi everyone.
What's in the box?
What is in the box?
What is in the box? So I have a penchant for lovely swords, and some of the best swords that you can get that are made in the United States, and in fact, made in New Glarus, Wisconsin, are from Albion Swordworks. I have had this one for quite a while, but it got damaged. So Albion, in their infinite love and wisdom of their craft, told me to send it back to them and they would refurbish it. This sword had actually pitted along the blade here and on the other side. They have restored the maker's mark. There's a little schmutz on it from the foam. And they had also redid the hilt entirely. This sword is about 15 years old, had a little bit of wear on it and had some pitting around the blade. They refurbished it for, I think they cut me a little bit of a deal because they were nice, so I don't want to tell you just how little it was for this approximately $1,000 sword to be rendered back to new, but it was extremely reasonable for the amount of work they had to do, and I am extremely happy. Thank you to Mike and to everybody over at Albion. That's A-L-B-I-O-N. Keyword search that and find Albion Swordworks. If you really want a high-end, historically accurate replica sword, if you want to do test cutting, use it for living history, these are sharp, cool. Or just to hang on the wall and be an actual real medieval sword. They're full tank constructed. Note that that's peened on the end, actually peened on, wheel pommel, and this is a beautiful sword. It is a Battle of Poitiers era sword. I believe this is a type 15. I'd have to look to be exactly sure on the oakshot typology, but this is one of my favorite swords. This is the one I wear to Days of Nights, and it looks like it just came home, because effectively it did. They basically took my damaged sword and made it brand new.
It's a beautiful sword. That is absolutely gorgeous
so
work.
Light in the hand and quick, and it's basically made for thrusting. You see it's got the diamond cross section making it very, very stiff, but it also could render a very serious cut, especially with the middle and the strong of the blade being quite thick. This would go right through coat armor, anybody lightly armored.
Do you want to point out this stuff that if you're seeing on the camera, some stuff on the blade, that's the foam from this, and that's also the agent they put on it.
Yeah, it's heavily oiled.
They oiled it to keep it nice through transport, so they care about the product once they ship it.
There's a tiny bit of grind mark that is just barely, if you get it at just the right angle, you can just barely see.
It is so faint. It is so faint.
I've actually got to actively look for it, and I know it's there because that's where the damage was. But if I didn't know that it had been damaged there, I would have never been able to tell. They did an amazing job. I have one blade that we got hilted up from Albion and 2 other Albion swords. They're absolutely gorgeous and worth every penny. They're a very high quality sword, even for the price. Everyone's like, they do cost more than your, the stuff out of Bud K or the things you can pick up at a gun and knife show. They are well worth it. This is a superior weapon, especially for the price, and I'm extremely happy with it. Thank you to Albion Swordworks. Check out Albion, A-L-B-I-O-N, keyword them, and go shop for some swords.
Also, make sure you check out his channel, Middle-Aged Man at Arms. And don't forget to check out House Corvo too, where he is featured on there. Obviously, I'm on this channel quite a bit. So make sure you check us both out. Check out their products. Check out all the crazy fun LARP, HEMA, medieval reenactment, all the crazy stuff we do. And we'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one with swords. Right. I almost cut my